Hi, everybody. We're very glad you're joining us to hear this really exciting update from our president and CEO, Mark Keeley. Unfortunately, he couldn't join us for a Q&A earlier this month, so we are recording so that you can get all the updates about what's going on at the ARC. Mark has been with the organization for 36 years. He's worked in almost every department and has started in services as a DSP and worked his way up to the position he's in now. He is a licensed clinical social worker that really impacts, I think, all of us in the way that ethics and strategic planning are brought into our organization. And I'm just delighted that he's here to talk to you today about what's been going on at the ARC. So welcome, Mark.
Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that introduction. I appreciate this opportunity to share with everybody the highlights from this past year and some thoughts about where we're going in the future. This year has been our 75th anniversary year. 2025 was our 75th anniversary year, which was a fun year for all of us to take our time and look back on our history as an organization and to reflect on how far we've come and look towards the future. In January, we launched our year with a hot cocoa toast to kick off the celebrations. And we talked about our founders, Lillian Price and Helen Dillingham, who were two parents who in the 1950s decided to keep their children at home rather than putting them in institutions, as was advised by doctors at that time. These two women wanted a better world for their children, and they fought for a better world for their children. After attending a conference up in Minneapolis, they came back to St. Louis to start a chapter of this national federation known as the ARC. They put an ad in the Globe Democrat seeking other parents with children with disabilities to see who would want to be a part of this local chapter. Over 300 parents showed up that first night, and that was the birth of our agency. These two women and all the other parents started immediately with early intervention services and leisure programs to help their children socialize and to grow developmentally. As we fast forward 75 years, now the St. Louis ARC provides services and supports to over 4,500 individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities throughout the St. Louis metropolitan area. This year, in our 75th year, we took each month to focus on a different part of our organization, different services within our organization to celebrate those accomplishments and where we've come as an organization. So my presentation to you today is based upon those celebrations. As I mentioned, in January, we had the Cocoa celebration and the kickoff reflecting on our past. In February, we focused on advocacy. This agency was founded by two advocates, Lillian and Helen, that I just mentioned, and other advocates over the last 75 years who have fought for services for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Now more than ever, advocacy is essential as there are concerted efforts to dismantle all the progress we've made over the last 75 years. This past summer, we elevated Hannah Satterwhite to now be the Assistant Director of Advocacy and Education. She has a passion for advocacy and is inspiring, and she mentors and leads our self-advocates, families, and other staff members who wish to help with our efforts. Hannah will be great in this role, and I know that we're going to need her services more than ever going forward. In March, we focused on our nutrition center. Healthy nutrition is important to all of us. In 2022, we opened our nutrition center under the leadership of Kate Rugg, following a 2-year pilot project. Now under the leadership of Alicia Broughton, the Nutrition Center produces 530 healthy meals for 106 residents and 2 snacks per resident per week. These meals have improved health outcomes for our residents and enable our staff to focus on providing supports to our residents rather than spending the time in the kitchen preparing meals. The Nutrition Center also serves as a pre-employment assessment site. This helps young adults learn what it's like to work in a commercial kitchen and to determine if that's a setting that they want to work in and whether or not they have the skills to be successful in that setting. We are grateful for our Nutrition Center and the people that run it. April was dedicated to celebrating our Belle Children's Services. Our children's services team has an outstanding reputation in the community. Our embedded early education program originally started in the Normandy School District, but has expanded tremendously over the past year. It is a part of our strategic plan that we will expand our children's services, and in 2025, our embedded program reached 1,080 children in 28 centers. This was a 41% increase in the number of children served compared to the previous year. That's tremendous expansion, and as I said, we plan to do that, but our team delivered it way more than we anticipated. Based on their success in the Normandy District and the North County areas, this fiscal year, they were invited to expand their services into St. Louis City. We love it when founders ask us to expand into their areas. We appreciate the support of the St. Louis Office for READI Resources for this expansion. Another children's services program is our Parents Learning Together program. This program has helped parents raise children in healthy, safe environments for over 35 years. These are parents who themselves have cognitive disabilities, and our staff work with them to make sure that they are providing all the care necessary to raise their children in healthy, safe environments. Most recently, they supported 58 parents and 118 children. All of the PLT staff are amazing, but I want to do a special shout out to Gwen Hamer, who is celebrating 35 years with the St. Louis ARC this month. She has worked in this organization with children for her entire 35 years. She is an incredible woman who has served as a positive role model, mentor, and advisor for the parents and children she has supported over the years. Thank you, Gwen, for your service. During the month of May, we focused on our transition services. Our strategic plan calls for us to bridge the gap between youth and adult services. So many children graduate from school and they hit a cliff and they don't know where to go from there. Our transition team helps young adults 16 and older to start thinking about the future. What's going to happen after they graduate and where are they going to go in life? Do they want to go to college? Do they want to get a job? Do they want to live at home? Do they want to get an apartment? Do they want to live with somebody? All of these are questions that our transition team helps people to think about and to pursue their dreams. The demand for our transition services continues to grow. We are so grateful for the next team who have enhanced the curriculum they use and are producing outstanding results for the young adults they serve. Last fiscal year, over 320 people participated in our transition services. Later in this presentation, you will learn more about our investment in the future of our transition services. Also in May, we got to celebrate our staff with an amazing 75th Staff Appreciation Gala. Every year we do a staff appreciation gathering, but this year it was an elevated gala in honor of our 75th year. We wanted to make sure that all of our staff got to celebrate the amazing 75th anniversary of this organization in a very fun way. I want to thank the entire Staff Appreciation Committee, shown here on the right, for creating an event that was truly elevated, truly great, and truly memorable. Everybody that went had a wonderful time, and I know they all appreciated the Stanley mugs that they received. During the month of June, we celebrated two different departments. We celebrated our Connect program and also our Quality and Training department. Connect is our independent supported living program. Under the phenomenal leadership of Beth Mueller, this program has grown greatly over the past 10 years. In FY25, Connect supported 101 individuals, a 12% increase over the previous year. This was a large goal in our strategic plan, and Beth and her team have done an outstanding job of achieving that goal. Additionally, during June, we celebrated our Quality and Training department. This year, for the third consecutive time, we achieved the Council on Quality and Leadership's Person-Centered Excellence accreditation with distinction. We are one of only 9 agencies worldwide to achieve this highest level of accreditation, and only one of 2 organizations to have received it 3 consecutive times. I'm grateful to our quality and training team for always ensuring our commitment to quality by providing comprehensive training for all of our staff. We have also expanded our trauma-informed trainings. Our training team also added new people. We added Carlton McKinney, and Lindsay Edley most recently. Kelsey Canoplo, who has been a part of that team, was promoted to Assistant Director of Impact and Evaluation to help each program effectively use the data they are collecting to strategically plan for the future and to tell the stories of their successes. July was National Parks and Rec Month, so we focused on our leisure services. Our leisure services team support over 680 individuals each year in nearly 50 programs. In FY 2025, they had 37 athletes without disabilities participate in their United Sports Leagues. We love the fact that they promote inclusion in everything that they do. This year, our leisure team hosted 4 separate celebrations in honor of our 75th year. They included a party at the Magic House, Top Golf event, a chicken and pickle event, and a bowling event. I want to thank Rhonda Hembry and Kelly Foster and the entire leisure team for keeping the party going all year long. In August, we focused on our residential supports. Our residential team provides 24/7 care for approximately 110 individuals each year. Regardless of the weather or holidays, day and night, weekends, our staff are caring for residents. Kate Rugg has overseen our residential and medical services for nearly 2 years now. She has implemented some changes during that time that have improved efficiencies and increased staff satisfaction. The work the team provides is essential to each resident's well-being. Our outstanding nursing team under the leadership of Jen Bender ensure our residents have the best possible health. Here's a bit of trivia for you. In the past year, our staff have helped our residents access over 6,540 medical appointments. We have also partnered with AW Therapy Supports to help our residents access therapies such as OT and PT to improve their quality of life. AW Therapies provided 772 sessions in the past year. As I talk about our residential team, I also want to do a shout out to our compliance team under the leadership of Nancy Fortune. She and her team have consistently made sure that we meet or exceed all of our funding standards, DMH standards and other standards. Their efforts ease the workload of our DSPs and managers so that they can focus on the individuals they support. During the month of August, our residential team hosted 2 breakfasts with loved ones. These were joyous celebrations of people that we support in residential and their family members coming together for a meal and celebrating our 75th anniversary. It is also fitting during the month of August and our focus on residential that we purchased a building called the Nexus, which you'll hear about shortly. In September, we honored day services under the leadership of Megan Favaza and Jackie Majok. Our day services consist of community engagement, aging with empowerment, and learning independence for tomorrow. Day services onboarded 33 new people this year for a total of 225 participants across all their sites. They also were extremely creative in creating new opportunities for participants when they had to make up for so many snow days that we had last winter. New to the array of day services this year was Path to Employment. This was a program created to help those individuals who previously had been denied access to employment for a variety of reasons and never got the opportunity to explore options available to them. In its inaugural year, this program served 26 individuals, helping them to explore career opportunities to which they previously had been denied access. 2 of those individuals successfully obtained employment as a result of the supports through the Path to Employment. That's an incredible achievement for those individuals, and I'm grateful for that team to explore these options and to give folks hope for a different future. Additionally, under the realm of day services, we have 2 essential supports. They are behavior services and assistive technology. Behavior services provided 236 hours of value-added support and over 130 hours of training in just the first 3 months of this fiscal year, demonstrating a clear need for their services. Assistive technology completed 161 assistive technology surveys and 82 in-depth consultation interviews to help people access the technology they need to be more independent in their daily lives. We are grateful for all of our day services team members. October was the month that we honored our employment services team. These are folks who help individuals interview, obtain jobs, learn how to be successful on those jobs, and maintain those jobs. This is an award-winning team of professionals. This year, they were recipients of both the MRA Support Staff of the Year and President's Award. They work with nearly 200 businesses and support over 300 people to be employed throughout the metropolitan area. We are grateful for the positive difference they make in the lives of individuals that they support in helping them to achieve their maximum independence. November was dedicated to our family support services. Our family support services include respite, family navigation, and capable kids and family. Over 1,300 individuals receive respite supports on an annual basis. Our family navigators supported 255 individuals through challenging situations in the past year. As part of our current strategic plan, we are deepening and expanding our family support and navigation services. Also, in accordance with our strategic plan, we are working on doubling the size of our Capable Kids and Family program, thanks to a generous support from the Nidor family. I am pleased to announce also that Sharon Spurlock, Senior Director of Family Education, received an Outstanding Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Conference of Executives and the ARC of the U.S. in recognition for her phenomenal career devoted to helping individuals with IDD and their families live their best possible lives. Sharon has been a tremendous asset to this agency and all the people that she supported over the past 36 years. And she has been an advocate and ally for people with IDD for over 40 years. We are grateful to have her on our team. During the month of December, we started to focus on all of the other people that you don't see, those that are behind the scenes. We focused on the people that are important to our mission, but you rarely ever see them. This slide shows our HR team under the leadership of our Queen of HR, Sherry Grodner. This crew has done a truly remarkable job of filling our vacancies with highly qualified candidates and reducing our turnover and improving our retention rates. We have the fewest number of staff openings that I have seen in over 2 decades. Additionally, our turnover rate is well below the national average. Great job, HR team. As you can imagine, it takes a lot of technology to support over 4,500 individuals and 565 staff members. We are fortunate to have a great IT team led by Vicki Paris, who have helped implement systems across the agency to make our work more efficient and effective. Thank you, IT team. I also want to acknowledge the amazing finance department who keep our funding flowing. They are rarely seen nor heard, but every day they ensure the rest of us have the resources we need to do our jobs properly. They process approximately $4 million of revenue and expenses every month. Our operations team, led by Craig Strobeck, keeps all of our ever-expanding number of facilities up and running each day. And of course, Alex Ott, who greets everyone at our front desk of the Worson building, or answers their calls, is the highlight of everybody's day. He is truly an asset to this agency. John Taylor and the advancement team raise well over $2 million annually to help fund our critical services. What many of you do not know is that many of the services available through the St. Louis ARC are unfunded or underfunded, making the advancements team work essential for all of us to continue those supports. They raise the funds through cultivating strong relationships and hosting great fundraisers to generate support. This year, they hosted our 75th Gala. That gala, held on November 1st of this year, honored 3 families that have been essential and have been at the heart of the St. Louis ARC. They are the Engelhardt family, the Nidor family, and the Stewart family. We are grateful to each of these families for all that they have done for us and what they continue to do for us. 2 individuals who made the night extra special were Lillian Gerbic, who sang the song Heroes in honor of her sisters, and Isaiah Hawthorne, who shared the story of his own independence. Local comedian and musician and radio personality Tim Convey was an excellent host for the event. This event raised $1.2 million for the St. Louis ARC something that we have never done before. And kudos to the advancement team on that. I also want to thank our co-chairs for the event, Rich and Kathy Winter, Bhavik and Priyal Patel, John and Mimi Londoff, and Carl and Tara Hogan. We are so appreciative of the generosity of the community that night. It was truly incredible. John and our advancement team worked for over a year to make this celebration truly memorable, and their efforts paid off. The advancement team also came up with a creative way this year to acknowledge and strengthen our relationships with our partners as part of our 75th anniversary celebration. We honored many who support our mission and enhance the lives of people with IDD. We have given out Bravo Awards to over 75 partners throughout the past year. It was a fun way to surprise them with our unique award designed by our advancement department and cookies from our friends at Destination Desserts. The St. Louis ARC prides ourselves on being the most relationship-focused organization. We realize we cannot accomplish all that we do without the generous support of all of our partners. We are grateful to every individual, business, and family who support our mission. To each of you, we say bravo. The St. Louis ARC is committed to a workplace that is welcoming of all individuals. I want to acknowledge and thank our Race, Equity, Access, Diversity, and Inclusion Committee. They help make positive changes throughout our agency. We have 4 employee resource groups who dedicate their time and energy to improving the work experience for everyone. The ERGs that we have currently are neurodiversity in the workplace, Black, Indigenous People of Color or BIPOC, Women of ARC or WOA, and the LGBTQIA group. If you are an employee of the St. Louis ARC and you would like to join one of our ERGs, you can email them at READI, READI, at SLARC, SLARC.org, and they would be happy to entertain your application. At this time, I want to give a special shout out to these remarkable women who do so much across this agency. Lisa Miller and Allie Alderman both jump in wherever needed and always with a smile. Lisa, my executive assistant, helps manage me on a daily basis, and she oversees the Staff Appreciation Committee and all their events. She coordinates the annual Back to School Drive and Giving Tree, and she volunteers with any department who wants help. We would all be lost without Lisa. Allie Alderman is the Project and Collaboration Manager for the agency. Collaboration is one of our values and a goal in our strategic plan. Allie helps oversee agency-wide projects and facilitates internal and external collaborations. Most notably, she helped coordinate all of our internal celebrations each month that I just went over for our 75th year and ran our most successful United Way campaign ever. Both of these women are incredible assets to me and to this agency as a whole, and I'm truly grateful for all that they do. Now, as we look towards the future of the St. Louis ARC, we have much to be excited about. Thanks to generous support from the Productive Living Board, we were able to purchase the property in this picture in Richmond Heights, now known as the Nexus. This is the latest innovation in supports to help young neurodiverse adults 21 to 30 years of age to learn and achieve their maximum independence in a safe and nurturing environment. Coming in late 2026 or early 2027, we will welcome our first cohort of residents to the Nexus. They will receive supports on budgeting and finance, cooking, relationships, navigating public transportation, obtaining and maintaining employment, and much, much more. All the things that they need to know to live successfully on their own. Once they have mastered the skills to enable them to live independently, we will help them move to more permanent housing. We anticipate people will gain their independence in 1 to 3 years based upon their skills. Additionally, as we look towards the future, over the next 6 months, we will be developing our strategic plan. It will be a plan that lasts for the next 4 years. We will be seeking input from all levels of stakeholders as we develop this plan. This plan will guide us over the next 4 years and beyond. We have achieved or significantly addressed everything in our current plan, and it is a document we use daily. We anticipate our new plan will also be used daily to serve as our guide over the next 4 years and beyond. I know whatever is in our plan, advocacy will continue to be crucial to our success and survival. 75 years ago, two women had a vision for a better life for their children with disabilities, and they fought for a better life for them. We continue to carry on their legacy as we grow, advocate, and innovate to bring individuals and families we support the best possible services to improve their lives and to help them be more included in their communities. The St. Louis ARC has come a long way in 75 years, as have the services available to people with disabilities. We look forward to a future of hope and possibilities for all people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Together, we will continue to make a positive difference in this world. I want to thank everybody for their constant support, and I want to wish everybody a joyous and peaceful holiday season and all the best in the new year. Thank you.